Okay, today we're focusing on division. In Year 6, we need to be looking at the formal written method of long division. The national curriculum objective is to divide numbers up to 4 digits by a 2-digit whole number. My calculation today is 986 divided by 34. My dividend is 986, my divisor is 34, and we're looking to find the quotient. I've laid out my formal written method using a ruler. It is vital our calculations are laid out neatly and clearly so we can see our working out. I'm going to take my dividend, 986, I place it inside, and then my divisor is placed to the left on the outside. There are 5 steps to long division, and we lay them all out and we tick them off as we go. So we will start with dividing, we times, we subtract. We may need to be bringing numbers down into our calculation. We may need to be repeating this process. And as you can see, there is multiple operations here. As our divisor is 34, we're going to be looking quite heavily at our 34 times table. So the first thing we do is write it out. And this step is absolutely vital. We need to take our time to make sure our calculations are accurate with our 34 times table. So 1 times 34, 34. 2 times 34 is 68. 3 times is 102. 4 times 34 is 136. 5 times 34 is 170. 6 times is 204. 7 lots of 34 is 238. 8 times 34 is 272. 9 times is 306, and finally 10 times is 340. So as you can see, it's laid out really clearly for me to refer back to. Now my first step is dividing. Although my dividend we know is 986 and this 9 is actually worth 900 and the 8 is worth 80, I'm going to be referring to each of them as single digits. So although we know this is 900, I'll be referring to this as 9. So my first step is with my dividing. I'm going to 9 divided by 34, I cannot do. So I place 0 here. And I know I cannot do because 9 alone does not appear in my 34 times table that I have written out. So I'm now going to be looking at both of the digits 9 and 8. And we obviously know this is 980, but I'm looking at as my single digits of 9 and 8, so 98 in this sense, in this context. So 98 divided by 34, I'm going to be coming down here. Does it appear? Now, yes, I can do 2 lots of 34 is 68 within my 98. I can't go up to 102 because that is greater than 98. So I take a step back because I can have 2 lots of 34 within my 98. So I place that twice because I can divide, I can have 2 lots of 34 within 98. 34 times 2 is 68. I do need to acknowledge that I have only removed 68 from my 98, and I'm going to be subtracting this. Now I've done my division, I've done my multiply, I'm now focusing on my subtraction here. 8 subtract 8 is 0, 9 subtract 6 is 3. I've completed my subtraction. Okay, I'm now looking at that bring it down moment. I'm having to bring down my 6 into my calculation. So although this is currently looking as 30, with bringing my 6 down, that becomes 306. I'm now repeating my process, looking at 306. 306 divided by 34. So this is my repeat. I'm now back to my division. How many lots of 34 go into 306? And I'm coming back to here. Now this time, 306, 9 lots. So I can fit 34 9 times into 306 perfectly, where last time we were having to subtract to find the difference there. So I can put in 36. Oh, I need to do my 9 first, because I've divided it. So I've got 9 lots. I'm then doing my 34 times 9, which is 306. Done my timesing. I'm then looking at my subtraction. 6 subtract 6 is 0. 0 take away 0 is 0. 3 subtract 3 is 0. And I'm left with nothing. I've completed my subtraction. Because there is no digits left within my dividend, I do not need to bring down. Because there's nothing else to bring down, I do not need to repeat. So my calculation is finished. So 986 divided by 34 is 29.